the sun go down. Come on and tell me, my brother. Black men, wake up. Take your rightful place in the sun of today. Repatriation, time has come. Wake up, black men.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I never heard of anyone speaking about getting the land away from the government. And the land belonged to every human being. The four-footed beasts go from one place to another to find green pasture. But no one is not rising up so the government can share the land. Or we can take the land away from the people called themselves government and share the land amongst ourselves. That is messed up. You know messed up? Because the land belongs to the people, and while we are poor because we don't have any land. But this is funny. The God of the Bible said he made some people rich and he made some people poor. Do you think that is a contradictory? Because if we have the land to plant the grains on our fruit trees, we would not need to depend on the government. Do you understand? We would not need to depend on the government because we will have the land to plant our trees and our grains and raise our cattle, and we'll be okay and build our homes. And the people that took the land away from the people, they are white people. It doesn't matter where you go, the land belongs to the white people. All the land of Europe, the land of the Caribbean, the land of the Bahamas, the land of Africa belongs to the white people. So they subdue the rest of people. Hello? And you want to come up and talk your bullshit. I do not understand that. No, I do not understand that. The land belongs to the black people because they are the original people. And by you cannot understand that we are the original people, you get stuck. By you get stuck, you're not going to overstand. You're not going to overstand, you get stuck. The land is for the people and the four-footed beasts. Very simple. You don't have to beat around the bush. But some people came in existence and decided to take the land away from the people. Take the land away completely and try to sell it to you. Try to sell the land to you and make up some story that some man named God made you poor and some he made rich. What type of bullshit is that? Why you want to make some poor and some rich? What is the reason? What is the purpose? What is he trying to prove? So if you're trying to become rich and you get rich, what's happening? He make you rich?
That's what you know. That's what you know.
If I become poor, he make me poor?
Right man tell you that you know.
If I become rich, did he make me rich?
Rightful place in the sun.
Or I find my way through life to become rich? As you speak about riches, what is riches anyway? Do you understand what is riches? Huh? Do you know what is riches? When a man have abundantly of children and they came healthy and strong and have a bunch of cattle, goat, sheep, cows, and he have vast acres of land, and he's healthy, he's the rich man. Not some sick person with millions of dollars in the bank, lost their sense of direction. He's not a rich person.
This is a message to my black men and black women.
He just have a lot of problem in his way
Any other race,
because he's not healthy.
never.
And he have vast acres of land. No, he's not a rich person.
We love ourselves. Stand up and
But most people think that if you got a lot of money in the bank, you're rich. No,
hurt my people.
There's a lot of people got millions of dollars in the bank and you're not rich. Straight up.
The first man.
They have so many problems in life
So don't let any
that they rather not to have the money. And what they're trying to do is give it away. And nobody want it.
of the first man and the first woman.
Straight up. They're trying to give it away.
Listen, black
So they give it to charity. They're not getting out there and give it to the individual one by one.
laws. If there be a law,
Because they feel so bad.
be the laws man.
So they give it to charity. And charity turn around and keep it for themselves.
Because we are the original
These charity doesn't have any job. That's what they do.
man.
You give charity $2-4 million. What do you think they do?
What I said and
You think they give out the $3 million out? They got to get paid.
us love each other as we love
So the government, that people that call themselves government, help charity with their doing.
one of us. Our children
So they give charity food that they store up into the silo because they have to change the silo.
no other race hurt your people.
Cheese, butter, milk, flour,
Fight with all your might.
rice, sardines. They give to the charity.
As I said unto you,
So if you give the charities $10 million, that charity doesn't turn around and give it to you.
for our people. Don't let no other
They don't do that.
Never, 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 never. Listen what I'm saying.
So that's why charity are rich.
You gotta stop killing
But you can't understand that. So I gotta leave you alone.
kill each other. Say it
So back to the God that makes some people rich and makes some people poor. That is bullshit.
destruction.
There's no God out there make you rich. And there's no God out there make you poor.
Kill our people. No. Kill our brothers.
You gotta think. Somebody take away what you have and cause you to be poor.
The time has come.
And that's the problem going around. So they're going all over taking away the land from the people. And also they kill the people. Huh? Take away the land from the people and kill the people. And they came up with some bullshit that some God make you poor and some God make you rich. Huh? What type of God would that be? So that means God made some people sick and some people healthy. Huh? So the God will make some people blind and he makes some people can see. He made some people big and he makes some people small. Isn't it? Just think about it. So the people that is too big, they eat too much. And the people that is small, they do not eat a lot. But if you can't think, that's the way you're going to be thinking with the stories of the Bible. The story of the Bible is made by man, not no spirit, not no men from the sky, in the cloud. No, 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 no. Well, people can't sing. Excuse me. But by they can't sing, they say all type of bullshit. And that's the problem. So when they cannot sing properly, they go for the banana in the tailpipe. And we got a lot of those people. Some people cannot sing for themselves. Did you hear me? Some people cannot sing for themselves. They want you to sing for them. How to build a house, how to make a car, how to make my pants, how to make my shirt. A lot of people can't think that way. They have to give everything to the other people. Building a house, they have to give it to a carpenter. And there's a lot of people can build a house and they're not a carpenter. A lot of people can fix the plumbing and they're not a plumber. But by you can't sing, that's why you can't do what you need to do for yourself. So the story comes up that God make you poor and some people God made rich. But if you hold on in your thought, you will never have shit. You know shit? You will never have that. But if you get out there and try to fight the people that take the land away from you and get your land back, you will have everything you want. And you don't need to beg anyone anything. You don't have to beg them for shelter, for clothing, for food. And you will have all of that for yourself if you have the land. Am I making any sense to you? I said, if you can think properly, you don't have to beg, you don't have to steal, because you have the land to plant your own grain and build your own house, and you don't have to go on with the bullshit about God made you poor and God made some people rich. There's no God do that. And let me give you an example. The word God is a dramatic word. Came into the English language from the Europeans. You know, they made that language up. And the words are messed up, really. They're not from the African language. None of the African language Them English word. That's how they trap your mind too. So what I'm saying, black man, you gotta wake up. We've been sitting for too long. Not trying to get the land back from the white man. Also the Indian are not trying to get the land back from the white man because they killed so many of the Indians that they can't reproduce too much. They can't come back. And they're going to do it with the black people and also the Chinese. Listen, the white people need this planet for themselves. Let me repeat myself so you can understand what I'm saying. I said the white European people that scatter all over, they need this planet for themselves. And in some way or another, they're going to inherit this planet by themselves. Not with no God, not with no Satan or no devil. They go to inherit this planet for themselves. And they are working on it. And this planet is going to be all white people. Sooner or later. Black man is saying the time comes for the white man to go down. You better wake up and stop talking bullshit. Because they are the one that have all the food. They are the one that have all the high-rise building. They are the one that make money. They are the one that store all the gold in high places. They are the one that have all the silver that they dug from the ground. They are the one that have all the ships, cargo ship, passenger ship. They are the one that have all the airplanes. Stop talk bullshit. Unless we gather all them things for ourselves, then we can start talk. Otherwise, I don't want to hear your bullshit. Of God made you poor and God made some rich. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Because I'm poor and God made me poor. I don't want to hear that bullshit. And if you don't beg, you don't steal, and you have what you need, what's happened to that? And you're not poor, and you're not rich. Because there's a lot of people who's not rich. And they have everything for themselves. What do you say about that? Is that person poor or that person rich? Or is well off to do? That part is not in the Bible. It's only rich and poor. So there's no in between, right? But I'm trying to tell you, black people, you better wake up and cut that bullshit out about this God. Because this God of the Bible, he's the one that caused the lightning. He's the one that caused the thunder. He's the one that caused the earthquake. He's the one that caused the storm at sea. He's the one that controls the volcano. So guess what? And those are destruction towards the human beings. Also the animals. So what I'm saying to you, you got to think, man. You got a brains of your own. Just like the animals, they got their brains and they think for themselves. Nobody tell them shit. No one tell them where to go and eat or find food. No one tell them where to go and find clean water. No one tell them where to have their babies. No one tell them when to get pregnant. And they multiply abundantly according to their laws and to their will.
to take you home.
Only the bully man cannot produce according to his will. Somebody have to tell him, hey, you can have all those babies.
Teach the children.
Because somebody's trying to use your brains. You're not using your brain for yourself. Somebody else is using your brain.
That disappear.
So you get stuck on this poor business. You only can be rich if God let you rich. But he made you poor already. Huh?
No.
So where the riches come in if you get rich? If a poor man get rich, how do we get rich? Because God made him poor. I bet you did not understand what I said. The Bible that God speak into, he made you poor. And he made some rich. So when the poor man becomes rich, did the God made him rich? He already made him poor already. So those contradictions, symbolic stories. And if you follow that bullshit, you get caught up. You are not going to have what you need to have on this planet. Having 10, 20 million sitting in the bank, that's bullshit. It's not what you're supposed to have. If you're supposed to have all the folds of the hair in captivity, that's not what you're supposed to have. Because they're free. So it's like the black man is in captivity under the white man and brothers. He can't do what he want to do, and he's the original man. What do you think? You think he's the original man? Hello? Do you think the black man is the original man and the white man came after him and the white man is telling him what to do? If you get the understanding of that, send me an email. Peace, respect, I'm out of here. Think about it. God made some people poor and God made some people rich. So the poor one becomes rich and the rich one becomes poor. Is God do that? If you think God do that, send me an email. Peace, respect, I'm out of here.